everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Lady Mina, and we have a very special update this week. You may have noticed some changes to your palace home screen. Off to the left of my avatar, you can see there is wedding, and off to the right there is a cradle. That's right, you are allowed to marry a mate now, and you can have up to 4 children with them. How does it work? I'm not entirely sure. I have not married anybody yet, and I'm not going to do it in this video because I just don't have the time to record all of that today. Go into the Discord, and there are people who have already done it. We are collecting as much information on this new feature as we can, and as soon as I understand it and I get a chance, I will record a video on it. There are some events that are tied to the wedding event that we're going to want to go over, and that you will want to get married to somebody this week because there is clothes for your children available in a mini event over here in Aroma. So we'll cover that in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at the VIP suit and all the things that we have this week, starting with Snow Fox. She is this week's VIP suit. She is $50. She's only available for 3 days. What's the next VIP suit they're going to drop then? Okay, I found the new suit that's going to drop after this one, so we'll cover that in just a moment. This is Snow Fox. This is a very cute suit. I mean, her background piece is really simple, but it's also really dynamic. That fox is adorable. I do have some of the pieces for her because I bought the 7-day gift this week, which we're going to cover next. Let's go ahead and take a look at her tags. She is warm at 12k, sweet at 6k, chivalrous at 4k, smart, womanly, and cute at 2k. Let's take a look at her pieces in her poem. Before the mirror, by flowers adorned and graced, in its reflection her flower-like face embraced, as white as snow atop a mountain high, as radiant as the moon in the evening sky. In robes of silk, embroidered and brand new, with pairs of golden pheasants, a charming view. Mandarin ducks coo, a melodious delight. Foxes and whispers, cunning in the night. Ah, it's actually a good one. They actually took the time to translate this properly and make it rhyme. Oh my god, yes. Okay, no, I actually love her umbrella. That's a really stunning piece. How much to get the umbrella? $9.80, so that's 20 bucks. Is it? No, because what is $9.80? $9.80 is $15. Okay, well, I've already spent 10, so quite possibly I'll be getting that umbrella. Okay, so that is Snow Fox. Oh, that poem was so good. Let's go ahead and find the next piece. I'm gonna pause for a second while oh no, I don't need to look for it. It's new live. So this is the suit that's dropping next week. Let's take a look at her tags. She is another $50 suit. I know by the tag price, or by the tag's strength. So that's Hanfu at 12k, decent at 6k, unlined at 4k, and then quiet, womanly, and mature at 2k. Mishi, you're correct. I've already attended like 3 weddings in my server, and they've all been to Lord Chu, so that's delightful. He's a fan favorite and my own personal favorite. Let's go ahead and read her poem, and hopefully it stacks up to Snow Fox's. Waves warm, a shimmering green, swallows take flight. On Sudi's dawn, the world bathed in light. Deceptive cold, deceiving the flowers, smoke veils the willow. 1,000 miles away, springs advance, a silent thrill. All day lost in reverie, in the midst of sorrow, yet hesitant to depart. From afar, I yearn for the full blooms of the gong tree once again, and for Wu Zhou's fresh green grass. The spring grass of Wu Zhou, fragrant with orchids and sweet osmanthus, stirs emotions, thoughts of returning to my hometown. This has to be a reference to some famous Chinese poem that I simply do not know. Somebody has chosen the Emperor. Okay, so that's probably a reference to something that I don't know about. If anybody does know it, tell me in the Discord or in the comments. I love learning. That is the two VIP suits we have for this week. They are each $50. Let's pop in. Oh, Juju is still here as well if you wanted to purchase him. We went over him last week, so we're not going to do anything about that this week. Let's go into the third VIP item, and that is an animated Lord Chu themed chat set. So now there is a new type of 7-day gift. Now, our previous 7-day gifts, the one we always get that are $5, are a really good deal. So this one is also a pretty good deal. Let's see. So for $10, you get an animated chat set. You get 4 recruit papers. So let's do some quick math here and see the full glory of this set. Okay, so our regular 7-day gift is a 3,620 gold value, including the cost of a chat box and an avatar frame, because we do know the gold costs of those 2 items. Normally they're $5, and you get 4 recruit tickets, 2 lotuses, 300 gold, plus the 2 chat items. This animated 7-day gift box is $10. It's $9.99. I already purchased it. I had to. And you get 680 gold, 1 elite paper, 3 lotus, and 4 recruit papers. Now we don't know the cost in gold of a chat box and an avatar item, or an animated set, because they've never dropped an animated set for gold before, so I can't include that. But in terms of gold value, we have a 3,720 gold value on the items included alone. The 3 lotus was a surprise. I'm really happy to get 3 lotus and an elite paper for just $10. Normally those items are an elite paper is 1,000 gold generally everywhere in the game, unless one pops up in the shop for 500, and then 3 lotus is 1,350 gold. So I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with the chat set. If we come up here, we can see what it looks like, because I've been chatting all day, so that is what it looks like in chat. Now obviously this is day 1, so I only get the avatar frame. I haven't got the chat box to go with it, but I like it. It's really cute. It's some kind of fox, snow fox, wolf creature. And speaking of creatures, Lord Chu is our event suit this week. Oh god, we have so many things going on here. Light Aroma is his event, so as always we'll go over that last, but look at him, he's a wolf boy. Okay, so Wishland is a recurring event, so we're going to go over that really quickly, and I have enough gold to do a 10 pull in it, so now we know Wishland is going to come back pretty often. The way this works is you see these options under details on the left. These are what are in the pulls. That's what you have available to you as an option. So when you pray 10 times, you have a 1 in 8 chance or so of getting these items. No, actually, the actual drop rate is different. Let's see, it should be up here what the drop rate is. Okay, so the odds of, oh, you can get gold in here. There's a 0.1% chance of getting gold. 3-star servants are 2%. Yin Yang is 1.7. 40 spirit fruits at once. There's a 1% chance of that. Jade debris, special writs, silk scrolls, EXP boxes, yin yang, water, wood, fire debris has a decent chance. Yin yang debris, and that's 25 at once. So there's actually a lot of things in here. Masterpieces. And then they do the odds based on a 10 pull. So a 1 pull has a different chance, but you have to select a servant. Oh my god, Baldy's available this week. He wasn't available last time. Last time I had a different set of yin yang servants. Oh my god, that's incredible. Okay, and Lonling. Okay, so the amazing thing about Wishland is I now have a % chance of pulling Baldy straight up from in here. The last time I did a 10 pull in here, I got the servant that I had as my choice. And there is a free pull every day. This does reset every day. You do get a chance of 10 gold pulls every day for 2,400 gold. If you are like me and you're already at the point of having a million servants, but you only need fodder, this is the event for you, because you can see up here, this has switched to yang fodder. So I have a chance of pulling only yang servants in here. So any servants I pull are going to be yang servants. And any full servants I pull are going to be baldies. So let's go ahead and do a 10 pull. I know he has a real name, but I don't know it. Oh, I didn't pull him, no. And I got random star debris, but I did get 2 special writs, 25. No, I got 4 special writs. Okay. And 15, 15, and 15, so 45, 4 star debris. Okay, I'll have to keep doing more pulls because I really need yang fodder, and I really need copies of, what is his real name? It's not gonna tell me in here. Here we go. I keep forgetting his real name. He's just Baldy for me. Xuan Zhang? That is 100% pronounced wrong. I did that wrong. But, so that is... Get back over here. That is Wishland. So Wishland is a recurring event. You get to choose what element servant you drop. You get 10. You get 1 free pull every day, and you get 10 gold pulls every day for 2,400 gold. So if you have the gold, I recommend doing the 10 pulls every day, because actually the chances of getting the servant that you want are decent. The last couple of times this event rolled around, I did manage to get copies of the people. And if the servant you want isn't available this Wishland, it looks like chances of getting them later are up there. Oh, there is also a guaranteed drop. I'm silly. It says right here, after 108 tries, the chosen servant will appear. Now the issue is, well, so that's guaranteed if you haven't pulled him by 108, or I guess 110 times? No, 100 and... I've done 11 pulls, so after 121 times, if you haven't pulled your chosen servant, then he or she will be guaranteed to drop. I think realistically you'll hit it before you hit 100, but you only get 70 pulls for gold over the course of the week, so it's totally possible that you have to spend VIP to get that, but it might be worth it if you're already a whale, but otherwise, just doing the free pulls daily is enough. You will get servants, you will get debris, and you'll get good stuff out of here. So, oh my god, that's 10k gold at one time. I didn't even notice that. So the 0.1% chance of pulling gold is 10,000 at once. That's insane. I like this event. This is a good one. It's useful. It's just one of the rotating cast of events they've put in recently, now that the game is a year and some months old. For those of us who've been playing for a long time and just really need resources, these types of events are super helpful for us. So we can also do the math on how much each individual pull costs. Okay, so this is weird. So the D pack is $1 and you get 1 token. The C pack is $5 and you get 3 tokens. The B pack is $10 and you get, or I'm sorry, the B pack is $20 and you get 10 tokens. A is $50 for 23 tokens. S is $100 for 44 tokens, and then SS is $30 for 12 tokens, and triple S is $50 for 20 tokens. I don't know why the sudden price drop at SS and SSS, but in terms of cost per token, for the D pack it is 99 cents, for the C pack it's 60, B is 50, A is 46 cents a token, S is 44 cents a token, and then SS and SSS are all 40 cents a token, making them the best 2 deals in the set. So that is the Wishland recurring event. Let's go ahead and move into Cubicle, which is another recurring event, but I'm just going to link the video on that one. We all know how to play Cubicle by now, and if you don't, I have a video explaining everything about it already up on my channel, so there will be a link to that on screen right now. let's go ahead and, oops, that's finished already. So the previous event of Red Mansion, that pool is already over, and then you do have the rest of today to get the makeup that goes with it. Spring Sun is the reason you should get married as soon as possible, because as soon as you get married, you end up with a child. Immediately you get pregnant, and then you have to do a bunch of events with that. I don't know how to do those yet. I haven't gotten married yet, so we will wait for that. But this is a time-limited event, so we have 20 days to complete Spring Sun and collect all of these. So these dice, there is a permanent mini game event that has been described as Endless Monopoly available to you when you get married. So these are extra pulls in that event, and these clothes activate Prince skills. Refined image, it adds to the prince's HP, or I guess the princess, so I think you have a choice between whether you want a son or a daughter, and you do get to have 4 children. But this will give you a this clothing item for them. So that's cool. That is that event. Pigeon Messenger is actually really fun, so I already read this one, but what it is a it's a special recorded in Chinese message for you from each of the 4 mates. I don't. Do you get something when you finish these? I didn't pay attention. No, you just have them. So they just tell you. They just give you a little message. So that's really fun to read. It's just part of the wedding event. Rainbow Garment has already passed. Happy Marriage is a free suit that we get. It is a wedding dress. It's actually really pretty. I love this green scale color down here at the bottom. So this is a free suit that you will get when you log in. You will also be getting some scrolls, and I don't know what this is. What is way up? What? That's not what the event. That's not the event currency in Light Aroma. They're just bowls. So what is that for? Is that more wedding stuff? I have no idea. This game! Oh. The wedding, so I'll mention this because they're going to the wedding, but you do have to at the mate. So I can't go to any more weddings for the day, but I do have some video of it. It'll all be in the Mates Part 5 now, marriage and children section that I'll be recording later on. But that is that when you are in the wedding and they're playing the game, you have to hit the answer, and then you have to at the groom or the, well, not the player character, you have to at the groom in order to actually complete the wedding game. Oh, and it's just a word scramble. So he says, I'll give you a hint, and then it's just a bunch of letters. You have to unscramble the letters, and that's the word he's looking for. Only one person can really play it at a time, but if you, and the points go to whoever is the fastest to answer, and then a new question will pop up. So that is that. We've already gone over Pigeon Messenger, and then Spring Sun is the kids event, and then Happy Marriage is the free suit, and this is a mystery. I don't know what this is. We will find out later. How long do we have for Happy Marriage? 13 days? Okay, so this looks like it's going to probably be for next week's event. You can also have a fancy wedding, which I am told is $100 to have a fancy wedding, and there can only be one of those per server per day. Debating about whether or not I want to spend that marrying Jew. Okay, let's go ahead and do the final thing of this week, and it is Lord Chu's wolf suit. He does have ears. We are looking at that correctly. He does, in fact, have wolf ears. Let's go ahead and go over to him. And I haven't bought anything. Oh, maybe I can actually buy his outfit. But we'll do that in a quick second. Let's show it off first. We'll go over to dressing room, and it is Windlash. So this actually, if you go into the dressing room, you can see the dressing outfits for each of the mates in their wedding costumes. So that's Lord Chu's wedding costume that you'll be able to buy once you marry him. You cannot get the other mates' costumes without marrying them, and you are able to divorce. So it's possible to marry and then divorce every single mate, but I don't know what that does for your progress on the kids or anything like that. We just haven't figured it out yet. So here is his new outfit. We can take a look at the story as well. So we'll start with his wolf ear wig. Stranger, who allows you to step into our territory? The howling wind whipped up the snow on the mountain. Interesting. You dare look straight at the leader wolf's eyes. Okay, so no, this is just a really cool outfit. He gets a new sword. I think that the side swords are, these are from a different, the side swords are from a different outfit from him. So he is a fully winter themed suit. He has falling snow. His cloak is pretty tattered, but he is wearing a white fox fur pelt. And he has like a crown like across his forehead. It's giving Guzulan, but aggressive. It's a really cool looking suit actually. So let's go ahead and see what it takes to get it. It's super cheap. You don't even have to worry about this one. That is light aroma. It is it is 2,900 gold. It's just a match 3 event. So let me go into the store and buy some more pulls in this event, and then I will hit begin and we'll play a quick round. You get 2 minutes to play the round, and unfortunately you can't skip it, so like the timer doesn't quit when you can't quit it. Like you have to play out the 2 minutes. There's no way out of it, but it's just a really fun little match 3, and I adore the little icons that this is. So these match 3s, they like to change up the icons, and this is a new one, and I'm absolutely in love with them. They're so like pretty. They look like cookies to me. Like the brown ones I think are supposed to just be hazelnuts, but the little stars just look like they're cookies. And then like the little snowmen are so cute, and the fire is cute, and the jelly cubes are cute. Everything is cute. No, I love it. And then the tasks are just to use these power-ups. So you do get the power-ups as you play. So you get this one from doing 5 in a row. You get this one from doing like an L match. And it deletes an entire row of it deletes an entire square. This one deletes an entire row. So you see that was like a T match to get that one. And then these ones where you do 4 in a row will get you the fan, and the fan just deletes an entire column. And that is that's the tasks on the task list. It's just to use a whole bunch of these, and there's like a number that you have to use to get the full, to get all of the task pulls. There's 12 task pulls, 42 timed pulls, 6 pulls to start, and 7 pulls daily from the free gift bag, which is a total of 67 pulls. You need 125 to complete the event, which leaves us 58 gold pulls at 50 gold apiece, making the entire suit cost 2,900 gold. It's really cheap, but mate suits are usually really cheap. Plus they dropped the giant wedding event. Oh, and before we leave, I have to remember to show you guys the new wedding pool that has also been loaded into the game but has not dropped yet. So, what is happening in the chat? Oh yeah, when you get married, you get the wedding night too. Look at this. I've only played a couple of times of the minigame, and I've already completed almost all of the task pulls, so they're really easy to do. Unfortunately, we can't sweep multiple times. We do have to sweep like 1 by 1, which is horrible. Am I gonna be able to afford his main suit? No, I'm not. I've almost emptied the store and I can't do it. But his suit is 31,500, so that one's really expensive. I'm gonna get that first. I love his wig so much. Okay, so that is this week's events. a lot going on, and let's go ahead and see the new collection that was loaded in and take a look at I don't know when it's going to drop, but it is loaded in. Here it is. It's called Promise Blossom, and it's a pool of only wedding costumes. So the first suit is called Into You, and she's like a classic modern wedding, Western wedding dress. She's really pretty. Romantic Crush is really cute, like flower girl. Pure Love is another modern wedding dress. They almost all come with veils. Romantic Crush didn't come with a veil, but she came with like a little headpiece. And then she comes with a veil. I love her purple hair. Oh, that's really pretty. I can see that being some people's new favorite wig. Oh my god. Okay, so here's Loyal Heart. We're getting into some really fancy looking outfits now. Ooh, that's pretty. Deep Affection. Whoa. A lot of mermaid style dresses. They have the wedding tag, so that's gonna be, we already have the wedding tag, it already exists, but I think right now there's only 1 or 2 outfits with the wedding tag. And then ooh, she's pretty. They almost all also have bouquets that go along with them. I've gotta admit though, I'm not a big fan of the gloves and headband with this dress. I don't like this one very much. It's all over the place. It's like they couldn't decide on a theme. Like the red velvet gloves and the headband are giving Christmas, and the big bow is giving Christmas, and then the rest of the dress is giving spring, and then the harp in the back just doesn't. I don't like this one. That one doesn't make a lot of sense. Moving on. Ooh, that is beautiful. You got yourself a black veil bride for those of us who are gothically inclined. It's the black swan dress with the black veil that goes with it. And do remember that all of these come back as permanent pools eventually, so there's absolutely no reason to panic when a flash pool comes around or spend a lot of money on it. You just have a good time. If you get some stuff when it comes out early, great. If you don't worry about it. It'll be back permanently. In fact, they've loaded in another permanent suit this week. This is the makeup that's going to go along with this pool, potentially. I think, because this one hasn't loaded in before, but they do have a habit of loading random makeups in with these pools now, but this makeup is coming too as well, it would seem. So because I don't remember this one dropping before. I like the green pupils. Those are really pretty. This one is a lot. Ooh, she's a lot. Wow. I don't think that I will ever wear all of those pieces together, because that's just way too much for me. Oh, her hand is posed, so she's got a posed hand with that. She also has a posed hand because she's got the item in her left hand, so she doesn't have a posed hand. So some of these also have like posed hand pieces, so I like that. That's really interesting. I like these balloons flying off from the side, but wow, she's got a lot going on. She does remind me of the Sweet Treat suit, Flower Aroma. There's something very similar between them, not in the color scheme, but in like the bows and the ribbons and the extraness of all of it. So that will be dropping eventually. And then the pool that was added permanently this week is Strange Tales. So this previous flash pool is back now if you wanted to complete it. This is the one that has a lot of really beautiful and like interesting background pieces. Like the Firebird has a whole vibe. Mirrored Mirage, this particular mermaid suit and the background piece on it is fantastic. Dragon Creator has this dragon, which is epic, and she is the final suit in that pool. The week before last, they added Fairy Tales, so I'm still working on Fairy Tales. I'm almost done though. Even though I've only opened the box twice, maybe 3 times? Twice. I've opened the box twice. So that's cool, and that, I think, is everything. Let me pull up the notice and take a quick look at what is optimized and what is left here. So the items in Winter Crimson, Pet Lover, and Curiosity Collector can be exchanged for coins now. That happened when I first opened up the app this morning. Dream Lamps are transformed into Wish Lotuses, so those were extra currency from the previous pool. Zhong Wu Yan has now been added to the regular pools. Server merge UIs have been improved. So if your server is merging or currently merged, then they have improved some things relating to that. And then, oh, I almost forgot, more letters can be added to your guild name. So before you had a 5-character limit on the name of your guild, which is why my guild is called Chilin. Now, I don't know what the max is. Let's see. Let's try to change my guild name to Phoenix for 200 gold. Yeah, I don't have enough gold. Ah, I'm too poor to rename the guild. Okay, so I will have in the comments how many new characters we actually have, because it doesn't say in here, nor does it say over here what the max character is. It just says you can rename your character, but it doesn't say what the max is. So that's going to be super important for people who are looking to rename their guilds. So I will catch you all in the next one. Have a great night. Remember to like and subscribe. We are almost at 100 subscribers and I'm so excited. I will see you all later. Bye bye.